Hey everyone, today's September 18, 2018, and I hope all of you are having a great day today. So today I was going to make a house tour for my new house in Tampa, Florida, but I think that'll be my next video. So right now my Subaru BRZ is at version 2. Version 3 is going to be coming very soon. A lot of big changes coming for my BRZ, and I can't wait. So it's been a while since I made this kind of video. In this video I'm going to go over all the modifications I've done to my Subaru BRZ over the last year and a half of ownership. This last year and a half of ownership has been awesome. My Subaru BRZ has been the most fun car I've ever owned, and I've owned a big variety of cars. Since my last car update, I've gained a lot of subscribers to the channel, and I want to thank all of you guys for the support. So we'll head to the garage in a minute, do a cold start with my Subaru BRZ. I want to thank you guys for the support for my last video. You guys really liked the backfire or the popcorn tune that I did on my car, and it makes the BRZ so much fun to drive. So right now we're in my backyard. This lanai just got built this past week. With all the tile, the wall here. This whole thing was just built. And this is just the backyard portion of my house right here. And like I said, I'll do a full house tour, probably my next video. So let's head to the garage right now, and I'll go through all the modifications I have on my 2015 Subaru BRZ. Alright guys, it's a gloomy day in Florida today. Perfect day to film this video. So every so often, around every 5-6 months or so, I like to film these videos, these update videos on my build, telling you guys all the modifications I've done to my Subaru BRZ for any of the new subscribers or older subscribers that wonder what modifications I have in my car. There's a good chance I'm gonna miss some of the modifications I have. If I do miss any of them, please comment down below which ones I missed. And let's get started. Alright, so we'll start off with my favorite modification on my Subaru BRZ, which is the wheels. Wheels right here are my Work Emotion CR Kiwamis. They're 18 by 9.5 with a 38 offset. The tires are Nexen and Farah tires. They're 245/35 by 18s. These wheels have been my dream wheels even before I had the BRZ, and with my dark gray metallic color of my car, the wheels definitely make it look awesome. And I love that I had the red center cap with the red mud flaps. It looks awesome. So next I'll talk about the Aero I have on the car. My front lip is a Gretti front lip. I've had 2 of these so far. My first one I had for the first year of ownership. Took a beating in Chicago when I lived down there, and I honestly love how this lip looks. It's not too expensive, but it makes the car look really aggressive. And my side skirts here, they're the Cybon carbon fiber side skirts. Love how these look. I love at the end of it, it comes out right here, and it looks awesome. These have been on my car for maybe 6 to 8 months now, and they've held up really good and they look awesome. Next are these side canards here. It's actually paint matched dark gray metallic. These were carbon fiber, and I got these paint matched to match the color of my car. I was debating on keeping it carbon fiber, and I think it would have looked good. It would have matched my carbon fiber side skirts and my carbon fiber ducktail wing, but for my opinion, having it color match was the best choice, and I love how these look. For the BRZ FRS in 86, having good aero pieces that make the car flow really well can change how your car looks completely. And having these, I love how these look. My Cybon carbon fiber side skirts, and in the back here, I have my Leg Sport carbon fiber ducktail wing, and this really puts the car together, makes it flow really well. And if you guys didn't notice, I have a carbon fiber theme with my car. And my last and final aero piece is my rear diffuser. It's a GCS OEM plus rear diffuser. It's not too aggressive, but very, very subtle. I think it looks very, very good with my car. So with my gruddy front lip, my Cybon carbon fiber side skirts, my canards that are color matched, I love this style of it. With my carbon fiber leg sport ducktail wing and my GCS OEM plus style rear diffuser, it really puts my car together, makes it flow very well. And that leads me to my tail lights. These are my Valenti Black Gold Edition tail lights. Love how these look. Now here's my Valenti 4th brake light. When I first got the BRZ, the 4th brake light was a very minor modification, but if you look at the back of the car, it really puts it together nicely. So going to the side of my car here, these are a newer modification I put on my car this week. This is a smoked side marker. It's a LED smoke side marker. Before I had clear side markers on here, clear LEDs, but having them smoked really makes the car look that much more aggressive. So with my smoked LED side markers, it matches my dark color of my paint and the dark color of my wheels. So in the front and back of my car, I use carbon fiber with red star overlays for the front and back. With my carbon fiber theme, it definitely makes sense. I have red accents all over the car with the carbon fiber. Looking at my back of my car here, you have the carbon fiber on there and the carbon fiber on the wing. Definitely makes it flow very well. And the mud flaps I have in my car are the Rally Armor mud flaps, which initially I did need because I had wider tires. Right now, like I said, I have 245 35 by 18, but before, when I first bought these wheels, I had 255s. And when I had 255s, my wheels stuck out so far past the car, so far past the fender, anything on the ground would fly up onto my car. With my 245s, I don't think I need them, but the Rally Armor mud flaps grew on me over time. I love how they look, and it really makes my car stick out compared to other BRZs, FRSs, and 86s. So with my BRZ, I have a very simple exhaust setup. I have an NVIDIA N1 catback exhaust with a JDL unequal length header. So under my hood, it looks almost completely stock under here. I have the stock intake, stock air box. I do have a drop-in filter that does help, but you can see under there my JDL unequal length header. And I really do love my exhaust setup right now. I had the same exhaust setup for the last around 8 months now. Haven't changed it because I love how it sounds. In my last video a couple days ago, I loaded the pop tune or the backfire tune on my BRZ. Love how that sounds, but I want the pops to be a lot louder. So my next modification I'm gonna try is a new front pipe for my BRZ. I think I'm gonna get the NVIDIA front pipe. It should make it a lot louder, which is good, but I don't want it to be too loud, but I do want it to pop a lot more. So we'll see how that goes. Next modification I want to go over is my suspension, and this is one of my favorite modifications for my car. Makes the car drive so smooth even though it's this low. And I have the Fortune Auto 500 coilovers with the Swift Spring upgrade with the adjustable end links. Out of any coilover brand I've ever had on any car, the quality of these is made so well. Just looking at it and driving the car, the performance of it for daily driving and aggressively driving this car, coilovers made a massive change, and I honestly couldn't go with anything else. So another small modification here is my bumper quick release. Makes the gap here go away with any BRZ FRS and 86. Eventually you'll get a fender gap here, which definitely doesn't look great. And these I don't mind at all. It keeps it together, makes it look good, and it really blends in with the car perfectly fine. Another thing I got for my BRZ to protect the paint was an Expel job. Expel is a clear protective wrap you put over your paint to protect it from any debris, rocks flying at your car, and so on. When I drove from Chicago to Florida, it was a 21-hour drive, about 1,200 miles, and I wanted to protect my paint for the whole drive there, and it did exactly that. There's also a 10-year warranty on the Expel, so if anything happens to it, the wrap comes off in any way, I can get it fixed no problem. So my whole front bumper has it. My hood from here all the way down has all the way down. My whole fender is protected. Both mirrors are protected with XPEL, the whole mirror, and my roof from right here all the way here, and my A and B pillar all the way down are protected with XPEL. So basically the front half of my car is protected, and it also makes it a lot easier to clean. So the next thing I'm going to do is get the back of my car XPEL'd, which a lot of people don't do because most of the damage or rocks or things that fly at your car come from the front. But I'm going to do the rest of the car just to make sure I protect the paint, because it protects it from the sun as well as other things flying at your car. And like I said, then you get that 10-year warranty, so if anything happens to the XPEL, you can get it fixed with no problem. I notice I've been getting a lot of questions about this decal that's been on my car for the last year and a half of ownership. I put this on the first 2 months I bought this car. A lot of you guys were asking where I got it, but it was my 86 group in Chicago. This is the Chi-Town 86 decal, and there's the city of Chicago on top, 86 with the boxer engine right there. Looks awesome. Even though I am in Chicago, I'm still going to be a part of this group and represent where I came from. So I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else to my exterior, and I think that's it. Wait, just remembered one thing here. My window tints. I have 15% window tints on both sides, and the back is also 15 as well. So the sides and back are 15, and honestly it's perfect. You can't see through it at all, especially at night. Even during the day right now, you can't see through it at all, and especially the back here. From this angle, you can't see anything inside, and I've had no trouble with the law in Chicago or in Florida for having window tints. In the front, I have no window tint, which is perfectly fine with me. I just wanted the sides and the back. Go into my interior now. Don't have much done to it, but I'll show you what I have. So one of the big modifications, and the main one in my interior, is this steering wheel right here. And not a lot of people have this one. This is the brand by Speed by Design. They made a limited quantity of these wheels. It has the carbon fiber on top with the red stripe. Has the leather and perforated leather on the sides here. Definitely looks awesome with the flat bottom. Gives it a really aggressive look. Something I do want to switch out that would look great with this carbon fiber is they make this plastic piece here. They make the carbon fiber piece of this, which I want to swap out for carbon fiber. I think it would make the wheel look that much better. So looking at my BRZ interior, doesn't have too much done to it. For me, I wanted a clean interior, which is very comfortable and still looks good. For me, yes, I do want to get aftermarket seats eventually, even though I do love these stock seats. It's why I never swapped them out. I did a 21-hour drive in these seats with no back pains, no neck pains. I was perfectly fine. But the two main things you touch when you're driving is your steering wheel and your shift knob. So I made sure my steering wheel and my shift knob were good quality. Like I said, the Speed by Design wheel is phenomenal. Quality is amazing. It looks and feels great. And right here, this is my flossy shift knob. It's 500 grams. It's the heavyweight knob. And I love this because it's custom. On top here, it has the chemical structure of adrenaline, which is perfect for the BRZ. Personally, I like shift knobs that are balls, that are spheres. It's easier to shift for me, feels more natural, and when it's 500 grams, it's a lot heavier than a stock shift knob. Makes the throws a lot easier. Oh yeah, one more thing. I do have the Cartboy short shifter, which makes the throws a lot shorter, and on top of that, with this heavier shift knob and the short shifter, it makes the throws really short, really precise, and it feels great. Other than these minor modifications to the interior, that's it. And one minor thing I have for the interior are these pillows I found for the seats. When I drive the car, I recline my seat back just a tiny bit so it's easier for me to drive stick and be comfortable in the car. So with that, I needed some more neck support, which for me was perfect. Bought this pillow. I believe the brand was Camtoa. It was on Amazon for very cheap, very good quality, put on both sides of my car. I also have it in my Lexus as well, and it looks and works great. Also, can't forget about my tuning here. Right now I'm using my open flash tablet because I'm naturally aspirated. I believe the open flash tablet is the best thing to use if you don't have a supercharger or a turbo. things coming for my BRZ. I've told you guys some of the things that are coming for the car. One big thing is coming very soon, which I'm really excited about. It's going to change the whole car, the characteristics of it. It's going to make it a lot more fun. Ownership experience of this car has been great. If you guys did not know, before I owned this Subaru BRZ, I owned a 2015 Ford Mustang GT, which I modified to have around 500 horsepower to the wheels. The Mustang was a great car. I had a 2015 and a 2007 Mustang. I also had a turboed Civic and a bunch of other cars in the past. And my Mustang was so fast, and it was just an awesome car altogether. So I bought my BRZ bone stock in March of 2017, the same day I traded in my Mustang GT. And when I bought this car, I knew it was a great car from other people, but because it was lacking in power, I was very unsure, and I wasn't sure if I made the right decision. And after owning this car for the last year and a half, I don't regret trading in the Mustang whatsoever. Yes, the Mustang is a great car. I've owned two of them, and I'm always gonna love them, and I know I'll have one in the future. Experiencing this car, living with it, has been amazing. The whole car itself, it being very balanced, having a low center of gravity, being a momentum-based car, rear-wheel drive, even though it is low on horsepower, it really doesn't matter. You don't really feel that with the car, considering it's around 2,700 pounds. You really don't feel it, especially when you're cruising through the back roads, you're banging through all the gears. This car is a blast, and considering I've been naturally aspirated for this long, yes, I do have a tune, yes, I have an unequal length header, but it doesn't do too much to it. Yes, it gives a little bit of more power, but it's still not extremely powerful. Even though the BRZ F4S and 86 don't have a lot of power, it's still the most fun car I've ever owned out of any of the cars I've had. And I know I'm not gonna sell this car anytime soon. I'm actually planning on keeping this car for a very long time. Alright guys, so I think I got all the modifications on my BRZ. And if I missed any, please leave a comment down below and let me know. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please leave a comment down below what you guys think of my Subaru BRZ and what modifications you like and what modifications you guys think I should get for my BRZ. But I've been saying this for a while, but I have big things coming for my BRZ that I'm really excited about. And remember, I respond back to every single comment I get. And again, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.